Is AFK construction training now the meta? Well, you're about to find out in under 5 minutes. Whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Fort frame-free buildings have had their experience and build progress adjusted. Higher tier buildings now require more frames to construct and are constructed using more expensive woods. You can now create planks all the way up to the elder tier, and the process to create these planks is still the same 1:3:4 ratio. So one frame requires 3 refined planks, which each use 4 planks, so you need 12 planks in total for every single frame. Oh, and for those of you that want to save some money, you're able to use your protein planks to create refined planks directly. You're welcome. The experience, frame type, frame count, and construction level per building as of the 19th of June 2023 are listed on screen. It's worth noting that the real requirements for the following buildings is actually higher because of their quest requirement. The kitchen requires level 25 construction, Tiers 1 and 2 of the Grove Cabin require level 50 construction, and the first guardhouse tier also requires level 50 construction. One more thing worth noting is that in this table, the tier 3 kitchen's frame type may be subject to change in the near future. The news post currently states that magic frames are used, however in reality clearly uses mahogany frames as seen in game. I reinforced and timed 3 different buildings to get an indication of the mid to high level experience rates to see if fort frame reconstruction is now a relevant training method. As a refresher, the best XP per hour obtainable before this update, actively with the tier 3 workshop, was a measly 250k XP per hour at level 99. I'm glad to announce that the experience rates are in fact no longer hot garbage and actually decent. The tier 3 Grove Cabin requiring level 60 construction will give you at least 322,000 experience per hour, which can be improved by 20% if you manage a perfect build, so falling around the yellow hotspot, and a further 10 to 15% depending on if you have the tier 2 or tier 3 workshop. So at level 60 construction, you'll be gaining 322 to 445,000 experience per hour depending on how hard you AFK and what tier your workshop currently is. The tier 3 kitchen will give you around 559 to 772,000 construction experience per hour. If you're completely AFKing and you have a tier 3 workshop, you will still be gaining 643,000 construction experience per hour, which is a very respectable AFK XP rate for someone at level 85 construction. And at level 99 with the tier 3 command center, you will be able to gain 753 to 1,040,000 experience per hour, or 1.04 million experience per hour. Now, while this isn't the experience rate I guesstimated before the update due to the increased building or construction time, it's still incredibly good and can be AFK'd for over 26 minutes. With a tier 3 workshop, you can now gain 866,000 experience per hour fully AFK, which is better than making mahogany tables on a portable workbench using protein planks, even when using protein power-ups, as that's only around 791,000 experience per hour. When AFKing, it's also only about 20% slower than creating flots and prawn brokers in your player-owned house. The conclusion of the video right here is that if you're buying these frames off the Grand Exchange, fort frame reconstruction is now the AFK construction meta, and dare I say, even the meta for construction overall, because no one likes breaking their fingers and getting carpal tunnel syndrome. Now, in case any Ironman accounts are watching, because making frames takes ages, I decided to calculate the XP per hour for you as well. Assuming you have the right materials and you're focusing on a single type, you can make these amounts of planks, refined planks, and frames per hour. With this knowledge, we can calculate how many frames we could make per hour from scratch, which is 89.3. Since we know how many frames we need per building and how many builds we can make per hour, we can calculate how much time we would need to craft the required frames for these 3 buildings in addition to the hour of construction training, and voila! These are the XP rates when making buildings from scratch, excluding any XP gained from creating these materials. Sucks to be an Ironman, I guess. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.